So Wayne, welcome back. It's been an impromptu training session this morning.
Yeah.
Just how beneficial has that been for the lads in this heat today?
Yeah, I think they'll benefit from that massively. It's been tough going. They've had a difficult session, and I think hopefully that'll bring them on, and hopefully as well freshen us up for Tuesday. You know it's like pre-season, mate. Tuesday, Saturday, constantly for 2-3 weeks, 4 weeks maybe. You know. There's some stiff, aching, tired bodies, but you've got to put the effort in. This is the time to get that base fitness, so they've worked hard again today, to be fair.
Fantastic. So you weren't here Tuesday. You've obviously had a chance to have a look at the highlights and think back to last Friday's victory as well. What's been your thoughts on pre-season so far, and what can we expect going forward?
Yeah, I think it's been good. I think Tuesday, by the sounds of it, speaking to Chick, from what I've heard, from what I listened to on the radio, from what the people I've spoken to, would a step forward in terms of performance from the first game against Goal. Obviously it sounded like we had a sloppy first 5-10 minutes, but then obviously kicked in, reacted really well, and ran out comfortable winners. You know, so I think that's really what we're looking for. We're looking to try and build game by game. I did say to you, if you remember, you know, first 2 or 3 games would be a little bit disjointed, players missing for various reasons, etc, etc. I think the intensity of the pre-season starts to ramp up a little bit, and I think you'll start to see, hopefully in the next week or so, you'll start to see a few different faces in and around the squad. There's probably still another couple of people that we're going to bring into the group, and still probably another couple of trialists that we might have a look at that have contacted the club recently. So still a work in progress. There's no massive rush. We've still got another half dozen games. So there's a lot of football to be played. There's a lot of organisational stuff to do. But I think in the next week or two you'll see things start to materialise. We'll speak to people who've been on trial already, and whether we're going to offer or not. We'll have a close look at 1 or 2 other people that come into the group. But hopefully by the Grantham game, we'll have a clear picture of where the squad's going to be. It'll have settled down. Trialists will have either stayed or gone, and then we can kick on for those last 3 or 4 games, and then really, you know, try and get ourselves organised for the season to start. And obviously we've been getting a tough opener away at Ponty on the opening day. Okay,
and finally, because I know you want to get off, it's nice weather. I believe there's a vacancy that needs to be filled following Jack Stockdale moving on. Is there anything you can enlighten us with on that?
Yeah, obviously the captaincy's been up for grabs since Stocky decided to move on. We've talked through. We've been watching very closely a few decent candidates. Well, we've got more than decent candidates. We've had 2 or 3 really very good candidates. We've had discussions. We've been watching attitudes, and we've been watching you know, how they carry themselves around the place, how they interact with the group, and yeah, tough decision. But we decided that for this season, obviously, we're going to give the captaincy to Jack Cowgill. There's various reasons. I won't bore you with them. He's been loyal to the football club when he could have moved on. You know, I think we've all seen the ability and the potential that the lad's got, I think it's just reward really for the leadership that he's shown since pre-season's started. He's excellent with all the lads. You know, he's shown good leadership qualities that we've been looking for in certain aspects, and obviously we know what we're going to get from him on the pitch. So, you know, James Walshaw, obviously to mention Wally. I think the plan would be to make Wally vice skipper. You know, and again, honourable mention to Killer, because I think Killer shows good leadership qualities as well. And I think in those 3, I don't think we could have gone wrong with any decision really, but we plumped for Jack. He'll get great support from Wally and Killer. Like I said, Wally will be vice captain. Killer there as a 3rd member of the leadership group, if you like. So I think we've got a strong unit in that respect.
Brilliant. Thanks for your time as always, Wayne. Cheers.